Hello.
Ooh. Ooh.
A little
I had a
synchronizing.
plan there where I was going to, like, flip the hair back. But that hello was like, ooh.
It was pretty on
Yeah.
point. Yeah. How you guys been?
Hello.
Been a good week.
It's been a pretty okay week, yeah.
I mean, well, it's been an okay week.
Yeah, it's been an okay week.
But hopefully it's been good for you.
Yeah. Was it good?
Was it good for you as it was for me?
I'm sorry it was better for me. It actually wasn't that much better for me.
Yeah. Thank you to Mike for being on last week. That was great.
Thank you so much. That was a really fun episode.
Fucking miss that guy. Oh.
Yeah. Dude, seriously. It
was a while, and like he even kind of mentioned, we didn't really hang out too much before he left, you know. You kind of don't. I admit I'm horrible at seeing people.
Same.
And I needed to do it more.
That's been
I'm
something
glad we got to see him.
I realized last year with the quarantine and the lockdown shit. Oh yeah, cheers by the way.
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah. But yeah, that's something I mentioned. I noticed with the quarantine last year was, you know, I didn't see fucking anybody. And like, I missed everybody. Yeah. And even now I'm going out and seeing people and like, I fucking miss people. Like there's people I haven't seen in like maybe a week.
Yeah.
You know, where I'm like, fuck. I miss you guys.
I haven't seen
and even you, when I was going everywhere, I was like, I fucking miss Brandon.
Dude, I haven't seen too many of my close friends.
Yeah.
In months. Because everyone's just busy and our schedules are fucked. But also, like, I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, me too.
But, like, so when we get to see friends, when we do have our friends on here, it's nice. Because it's, you know, as well as it's, you know, great to have them on to talk to you guys, it's great for us to finally get to catch up. Because obviously, we get to talk off camera before and after, so it's nice to have that time.
Like with Mike's episode, there was like a...
Oh, God.
What was it, the first or second transition?
Yeah, third.
Yeah.
Or the second our second transition.
For us, because the camera. But... Yeah, literally, it was like, I gotta go pee real fast. So then we talked for like 30 minutes, and then we went back. Well, let's go talk on camera now.
Yeah.
But dude, it is always great. Especially seeing them randomly. Like, I went to Damon's house for that little bonfire, and Alex showed up for a little bit, and I was like, bro. And I saw Mac, and I saw Dogma and Eric, and I was like, God. And when we gave out the Christmas presents even, we didn't see those people for more than 5 minutes per person.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, that's about the last time I saw. Like, I mean, I know I saw one of my friends a couple months ago. He came over to, like, or maybe a month ago. He came to meet Penny. But it's weird, man. I want. I'm sorry, guys. I really am, because I'm pretty sure like they probably listen, and I am just a shitbag.
Hey, we both are, man. That kind of... I said that out loud and was like, ugh.
Yeah, I felt that.
I skipped my therapy appointment today.
I
called to reschedule. My job threw me for a loop. I'm working out in Flint right now, and yeah, it's a bit of a hike. Yeah, it's about an hour drive.
Yeah. No, we've just been...
Yeah, I did the math though, and like, even if I don't get overtime, like, I'm getting a lot of money from just driving out there.
That's cool,
which
though.
would be nice.
Hey.
But I won't see that money for like a month, because that's how long it takes to reimburse for everything, which is cool. Which means, you know, June I'm gonna have money.
Yay!
Yeah. June. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, sorry. Speaking of driving to Flint, I actually had time to listen to. Not really a playlist. It was like 2 hours of this drum and bass thing that my friend sent me, which was cool. And then I listened to the entire podcast, which was dope. And getting back to the mic thing, I forgot that we started it out. Like, you can see the sheer happiness in our faces, because we're like, hey guys, Mike's back. Like, and it just like played over my speakers real loud, and I was like, Mike's back.
Yeah, basically. No, it's fun, because you know, especially when...
Yeah. I mean, Chrissy, when she was on, when
same.
other Mike was on.
Yeah, Jake.
when Jake was on, that was... Well, we got to see him a little bit before we even started this, but I mean, it was still always a good time. Jeff, too.
Yep. We're not 100% sure who will be next. We've chatted about it. It might be someone we're not too close with, maybe. If we decide to venture that way and reach out.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, while we're still talking, I'm going to check my messenger because someone might have hit me back up to see.
Yes. Well, no, but, I mean, we're... It's just fun for us to get to talk to other people on here. But, of course, it's nice getting back to just talking to us. It's been a second because, like we said on the last episode, we decided we had started getting back in the realm of finally getting into order of doing it. And then we had to wait for Mike. So we, had some more downtime. So it's been
a little bit. The last time we recorded was Cinco de Mayo. How did you guys like the mess up last Monday?
Oh man, yeah, that was...
God, that ticked me off so much.
Long story short, long episode means it's a big file, which means I didn't calculate how much space I had left on my computer, and halfway through rendering the video, it didn't have enough space, so it stopped rendering.
Yeah.
So when I tried to upload... It was half the video.
Which sucked, because I pulled it up in the morning to drive to work and was like, I thought we recorded longer than 43 minutes.
Yeah, same.
And then I was like, I mean, it's doing well. We got almost 20. Fuck, it's not the full video.
Yeah, I basically was like, I'm sorry to anyone that heard the ending there that fucking... Because that was it cutting out. Rendering was failing. And it hurt my ears. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure it hurt yours if you got there.
Sorry. We were kind of rushing a little bit. We were also really excited to have Mike back. And we were super slow.
We were rushing.
YouTube, niet. It wound up accidentally redacting an hour of the episode. Because it was, an hour and 41 minutes or something?
Yeah.
I only uploaded 43.
Yeah. No, it's hour 41, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been hour and 43, but we lost a minute when that thing happened. We looked back and the camera and the computer had frozen.
Yeah. Which was also kind of funny.
Yeah.
We were like, the computer didn't want us to talk about that.
And I was like, all right, whatever.
You don't have to fill you in on anything. I don't even remember what it was.
No. Yeah, we were just chatting. And we were like, all right, well.
Yeah, I was like, how much time do we have? Oh, it stopped. Mike pointed it out, too.
Yeah. Oh, man. It'll be fun when that stops happening, if it ever does.
Eventually.
Eventually it will.
2021, year of improvements. The camera quality's increased. The lighting's increased. The audio's increased. The us has increased.
We will do things.
Yeah. It's getting fucking great. We're flourishing. Flourish. That was the weirdest text you ever sent me, by the way. I know you were trying to be sincere and all that, but you were like, you're flourishing, bro. And I was like, thanks. But also I'm going to go lift a bunch of doors real fast.
Yeah, I was like, you're doing pretty well, bud. You're doing well there.
We're fucking trying, baby.
Yeah. Dude. I was trying... So I'm trying to remember correctly before I keep... Fuck. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had
Sorry,
a question,
guys. That was terrible. I'll remember.
I had a question right before this, and I remember trying to figure out how to word it in my head, but I don't remember the question. I remember how I was going to approach you with it on here. But
how many times a day does that happen?
Constantly. We already talked about it before, but especially after COVID, man. My brain, the second I stopped to do something, which I don't know if they'll ever see this footage, but as we were walking up to come here, I was like, all right, remember that question, remember the approach to bring it. And then I started walking out and was dancing over to my chair. And then I sat down and was like, fuck.
I forgot everything. Yeah, that happens a lot. Especially here, I try to sit down, I'm like, oh yeah, that really cool thing. I was like, that's going to be a good idea. And then I didn't write it down like I used to. Yeah. Been lax on that. Been fucking shitty about keeping questions.
That was a very good.
Shitty.
Yeah, very good. I want a soundboard of that now. Just shitty.
I look forward to the day that we can have a soundboard so we can randomly just start throwing in dumb. Oh man!
You know we'd lose all our subscribers though because the first episode would just be
soundbite battle.
Shitty.
Except the problem is it never doesn't say T.
Yeah,
it's always like shit. It just sounds like a seizure.
Butt stuff. Because you know he would have to.
Shitty butt stuff.
Oh man.
Shit butt stuff.
We're already doing it without a soundboard. We're gonna lose all our subscribers. We already lost 2, man.
It's just gonna be one guy going like, ah, and then.
Dude, I
miss soundboards.
I love them.
Fucking Jack Black from Tenacious D. I want
Squirrely.
I want the 4-piece nugget. Can I get the 10-piece, but take away 6 of the nuggets and give me a 4-piece, and just like all the old sound bites. No one's gonna remember that.
I didn't remember it. I won't.
It was we used to find the Tenacious D soundboard, and it like one of them's like a bunch of them are like him trying to order food at a drive-through.
Oh, dude, that would be incredible if there was ever a soundboard good enough for us ordering food at the drive-thru.
Oh,
it would just be incredible if we had a soundboard of us.
We'll make a dumb one.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
We have enough dumb shit phrases we say.
Yeah. Which I'm glad we finally got to work in. I fucking did it in the last episode.
Oh, God, yeah.
Mike didn't even notice because we've never said that around anybody, but he was like, you fucking did it, bro. And you were like, I fucking did it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if
we've ever even talked about that.
I have a problem when I fuck things up. My immediate reaction is to pretty much go, I did it.
I fucking did it.
And the last time it happened was about 3 episodes ago?
Yeah.
I ended up I forgot I had left a drink down here on the table like a numbnuts. And fucking I went to set another drink over there and knocked it clean over. And I didn't react. I just sat there and was like, I did it. And it's on camera, and we forgot. I could do an edit with it. It's somewhere. But I forgot to do anything with it. But yeah,
we still have it.
I spent the next fucking 5 minutes back there cleaning fucking.
I kept the audio going. I was like, fuck it. Maybe we'll use it for something. Which I'm a little worried now that I realize how much footage we have that we haven't used for anything. Because I'm like, we're going to wind up using that for something.
I mean, here and there.
We'll use it for, but we'll use it for something. You caught me in the last episode. You reused the pizza stand.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just because the camera cut out, and I was like, I need to put some shit in there. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed Nicolas Cage, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed him.
For the video listeners,
it was the only photos I had saved on the computer still. And I didn't have time to be like, hey, Edie, we need a photo.
Yeah, I saw it and was like, nice. And then it was just me like, in the pizza onesie. And I was like, not as nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to throw it in. And then same with the other one. It was like, all right, the camera cut out because it was cutting just short. It's hard to remember exactly when. Because we gotta figure the camera time, not the time where I get to look at when I'm trying to pay attention. So we don't fuck that up.
Roughly 30 minutes, and then we have to stop and start. And
yeah. Essentially, it's 29 minutes and 59 seconds
somewhere around there
on the camera, and then after we hit start, we gotta run over here and basically try to be like, all right, well.
Yeah, we've gotten close a lot of times. Yeah, we're like transition, and then the camera's like, and shuts off on us. We're like, ooh.
Yeah, the problem is that sometimes like it did today, like right as you were about to hit start because our countdown, it turned off because it turns off after a minute.
Okay. Yeah, which was fucking big.
It's great though, fucking great. We just know you're not supposed to use this camera for what we're doing, but we're doing it. So, but it's great.
It's good quality.
It's great quality. We look good.
Well, I mean, I'm
Would
supposed to be the fuck boy of the channel.
I'd fuck me.
I'm the furthest thing from a
fucking Jason Mewes. I love Clerks. What's your favorite Kevin Smith movie?
Dogma.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I mean, it's fucking it has George Carlin.
Yep.
Alan Rickman plays an angel. It's
Chris Rock.
The shit monster.
Chris Rock is a disciple of Jesus.
But the 13th disciple that they took him out because he's black.
Yep.
That is, so Melissa has not seen it. I mean,
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon too. Fuck.
Yep. They play Lucifer and
Norma
fucking.
Jean. She was God. Yeah.
That was Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. What did I say? Norma Jean?
You said Norma Jean.
Oops.
I'm like, that's a fucking metal
Alanis
band, Bob.
Morissette. Yeah, my
no,
bad.
I don't know who Norma Jean is. I'm sure it's a reference to something because they were Christian. But yeah, I remember watching that movie as a kid, and I loved it so much. Because, like, obviously, like, I'm not a believer, so, like...
But it was still respectful, too.
Yeah, it was... I was like, it was the perfect way...
What people think of the movie.
Yeah, I was like... Yeah, they just want to hate. I'm like, it's pretty respectfully done, and it's kind of funny. But I mean, kind of funny, it's really, really fucking funny. And then the fact that they, like, did, Clerks 2 is Moopies from fucking Dogma.
Yep. It's like, all connected, man.
It's just his universe. Yeah.
Well, Movies was also in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the first one.
Yep.
And Strike Back.
Well, dude, like... So I remember one time, this would have been probably in 2011. It was wintertime, and it was when I was audio engineering as interning as an audio engineer, essentially, as a student intern. And I basically made friends with my teacher, Alan. And so he was hosting a Dogma or a Kevin Smith movie party. He was gonna have a bunch of friends over him. We were all gonna watch Kevin Smith movies. And he invited me along because, let's be honest, my teaching sessions were either I forgot to take my meds, and it was hard to keep my ass on track because it was somewhat book work. And we'd just talk about music for an hour, and he'd look up YouTube videos and just all kinds of shit. Or I'd take my meds and he would teach me things at what he could.
Yeah.
I was always better at doing it. It would have just been better if they just let me sit in on a bunch of sessions and I just watched him work. But he invited me over, and dude, it was a fucking massive blizzard that night. No one else even tried to go.
Shit.
Except for me. I made it in my 99 Intrepid. And no one else even tried. I basically had to dig my car out when I left, but I showed up, and he had a lot of fucking pigs in a blanket, or some form of them. He's Jewish. They're good, though.
Kosher.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe it is, yeah. He said whatever it was kosher. Yeah. And then, like, some other little hors d'oeuvres. And basically, he was like, well, like, no one else is going to eat these. So he just made them. And we just ate a bunch of those and watched, like, Dogma and I think Clerks 2.
Yeah. I unironically liked Chasing Amy and Jersey Girl. I thought they were great. They're cute.
I have not seen either, actually.
Dude, you have to.
It's just one of those things where I didn't actually...
I
need to see Tusk.
Tusk is something else.
I know.
And Hosers, I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, he's got his daughter in it.
Yeah.
And
that's something else.
It's got his daughter
Nazi
and...
sausages. And Johnny Depp's daughter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harlequin.
It's crazy. I definitely need to watch it. And I also need to... I want to do that. I need to go through and watch all those movies again.
They're good.
Yeah. I haven't seen Mallrats in a really long time.
Would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel? But, I watched them all, man. I was a giant Kevin Smith fan. I even watched the Clerks animated series, like everything he's put out, except for the podcast and the
Fat Man and Batman
and all that. I don't really.
I need to watch. I was watching. Pre-pandemic, I was watching Fat Man and Batman, or Fat Man and Batman, his show on YouTube, here and there. But that show kind of stopped because they used to do it live at a thing after a while, and then they stopped doing it. And
it would honestly be really sick to meet him and Jason Mewes.
Oh my god!
I was a giant fan, still am, but like, fucking, my nickname was Lunchbox, which is like an obscure reference to one of his movies where Jay called him Lunchbox, and I looked like Silent Bob, kind of, and was quiet because I was the new kid. So my buddy Billy started calling me Silent Bob, and we dressed up as them for Halloween. Like, nobody got it except for like a few cool parents. They were like, "Yo,"
and you were like, "Thanks."
Yeah, it was
fuck you.
Cool. And my mom almost stabbed me when I was dressed up as Silent Bob because I had like a fake cigarette and she was carving a jack-o'-lantern and turned around and was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Ah, why? You would kill me over a cigarette?" And she's like, "'Cause cigarettes will kill you." And I'm like, "But
not yet." Oh god, no. I really need to watch those movies again.
They're so good, man.
He's Kevin Smith is a dream guest for me on this podcast.
Dude, I would lose my shit if he ever hit us up.
I'm gonna put that in the ether now. I want to have
I feel like
Kevin
that's
Smith.
Out of every celebrity we've mentioned, I feel like him or Jack Black would be the ones who are like, yeah.
Oh god,
I'd lose my shit.
Dude, seeing Tenacious D live.
Oh, I can imagine.
It was phenomenal. Jack Black is everything you expect him to be live. It was perfect. And one of my favorite things, if I remember correctly, I think the guy who was playing drums for him is now the drummer for Avenged Sevenfold.
No shit.
Yeah. Brooks Whalen.
Didn't Dave Grohl used to drum for them occasionally?
He does all of their live recordings.
That's what it is.
Or not live recordings, all of their studio albums. He records all the drums there. I don't know if he still does.
I don't know. I heard that he used to.
At least the first album he did.
Yeah.
Because he was just a fan and friends then.
Yeah. God, that'd be amazing.
Dude, yeah, getting him and Kyle.
The whole podcast would just be me and you really quiet, and then at the very end, just, "I love you."
Yeah, it'd just be like 59 minutes of silence, and he's just like, what's going on? I'm like, we just love you.
Yeah, that's it.
We're just basking in everything that is Jack Black. Fucking so Jack Hard.
He's so fucking wholesome, too, man.
Yeah, he really is. Well, his Instagram shit's pretty good, too, because he just, dances.
Does whatever he wants.
He's just like, fuck it, I'm going to throw some stuff on Instagram. Rather than getting splashed with water. He just tells his daughter, like, "Hey, hose." And he just,
God, his stuff is amazing, man.
Yeah.
I hope we reach that level where we're just fucking having fun, man.
Well, look, hey, as long as we keep going, eventually it's gonna do something.
Yeah, eventually.
You just don't stop.
Yeah, we'll
never stop. It's year 8. Once we get to year 8, we might get Jack Black.
Maybe. Or reference to one of his movies, and I'm putting it out there. Year 1, baby. It ain't over. We're coming for you, Jack Black. Also, Year 1 was kind of a funny movie, by the way. Michael Cera's in it.
Yeah. It's a pretty solid movie.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
No, yeah, I mean, it's not his best work, but it's great.
Throw on Netflix, yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Look, anything with Jack Black, dude. Envy.
Jumanji. Fuck.
I actually haven't seen it.
Dude, the first one?
I need to watch it.
He plays a girl.
Doesn't he play Karen Gillan?
No. He plays like the popular girl. So the popular girl, when she gets sucked into Jumanji, she inhabits the body of Jack Black's character. So he plays a popular high school girl.
Oh.
And it's fucking
perfect. I can imagine immediately.
Yeah. And then if you watch any of the interviews and stuff, like him and Nick Jonas had like one of the best romances ever. Like they just hung out all the time and they sang together. They wrote like a Jumanji theme song that like never got used. Like beautiful.
Fucking why not? Nick Jonas and Jack Black?
It was just them fucking around.
I mean, still.
And it was them just singing together and like still fucking beautiful, but it was them goofing off and like.
Well, what most people don't understand is Jack Black is actually legitimately phenomenal vocals.
Oh, yeah.
He has 4 ranges.
Yeah. Dude's amazing.
I mean, he met Kyle Gass at Juilliard. Mm-hmm. Like, they met through music, and then he became a famous actor somehow. Like,
well, they started the Tenacious D TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could have watched that on TV. Like, I remember seeing some episodes when they came on at like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
but like
they had a horrible time slot.
Yeah, but I didn't get to really like watch it much.
But dude, I'd fucking lose my shit.
Yeah,
seriously.
If I even just meeting him anywhere, I would love to meet Jack Black.
Yeah,
just because I mean. You want to know what's hilarious? Jack Black is the reason that I love flan.
Yeah, I can see that.
I saw that movie and I was like, dude, I need to try that, and it's one of my favorite desserts.
Yeah, flan is good, man.
It's so good, underrated dessert because no one really it's not something people name. I mean, even for me personally,
I know 3 people now who like flan.
Yeah. I mean, personally, obviously, like it's not the first one I name either.
Yeah, still really good. It's one of my tops, honestly.
If I had to say my favorite dessert, it's a creme brulee.
Okay, yeah, creme brulee is one of my tops. Yeah, I can make
mostly because at least when I go to a lot of restaurants, because a lot of the time that's how you can tell someone's really fucking good at making like desserts.
Yeah,
and a good creme brulee is like very hard to beat.
Yeah,
but also on the same line, I also like French silk. Like chocolate French silk pies, just because it's very light.
Yeah, we talked about that on Pie Day, baby.
Yeah, but yeah, like I forgot how I got to creme brulee, and now I'm just thinking about food.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah, we're getting a little close. We have about a minute.
Yeah,
I think.
Speaking of starving, I gotta go hit up this guy and go to dinner after this.
Yeah,
I'm just tired though. Love him. Cool dude. He just wants to talk about some stuff.
That's fair. You gotta do that sometimes. I'm gonna be excited when I have more time to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have time to do it, but you know.
You try.
Yeah, I try. If I see you, know that I love you, buddy. Whoever you are. Not just the person I'm going to see today.
Yay.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm gonna say transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your funny bone there, bud?
Fucking hurts.
He hit his funny bone sitting down.
Yeah. Right on my locker.
Ooh. I even tried to back it up a little further so it wouldn't be.
It's all good. It's still there.
But yeah. No, the back to, I guess, to Tenacious D. Yeah, I saw them, and their drummer was the guy who is now playing for fucking Avenged Sevenfold.
It's ridiculous, ain't it?
That guy's got a crazy history as well. So I was like, damn. So, but no, they are phenomenal live. They killed it. I don't remember who opened for them. I don't if they even had one, but it was a killer show. They had a giant. It was the Rise of the Phoenix tour.
Oh yeah.
So
God, that would have been cool to go see, man. Like really, really cool to go see.
well, they had sold tickets or something for. I think it was supposed to be. I didn't get to go because it sold out instantly. Yeah. I was like, fuck. They need to play a bigger place.
Mm-hmm.
They really could. They could probably do. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they could. They could probably do a DT here.
I would think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Freedom Hill.
Freedom Hill, yeah.
They could do Freedom Hill here. They need to do Freedom Hill. But, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to... Sorry, I keep thinking about Kevin Smith now.
I'm just thinking about food at this point, man.
Yeah.
I have not eaten today.
Oh, dude, why didn't you snack on something?
I forgot. Yeah.
Did you take your Ritalin or?
Yeah, I've been doing that intermittent fasting again too. So I usually eat around 5, which ironically we were waiting on those people to get here, and then food, and then forgot about food, and then we started recording instantly. So, but I'm going to get food, so we're good. But all I'm thinking about is food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard, dude. That's like, I hate that at one because I do that a lot at work for. Because I wake up at such an odd time that my body requires me to wake up about an hour to before it really starts feeling hungry.
Yeah.
So, like, I basically end up just eating a granola bar if I have anything for breakfast at, like, because I have a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
And if I don't have to go to the bathroom, I'll just eat, like, a granola bar. But, like, for the most part, otherwise, I'm just starving until we get a lunch.
Yeah, I get a little hungry around lunch, and then I'll drink some water, and then I get actually hungry around like 2, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, for us, we only get 20 minutes for lunch.
Oof.
So, like, yeah, there's like, if I'm lucky, I get the most of that full 20 minutes to just sit down at my table if I'm able to sneak off and throw my food in.
Yeah.
But, like, otherwise, I get... Yeah, I get maybe like actually 15 minutes because the other 5 is like running to a microwave before other people get that microwave because there's one microwave to 500 people. And
I will say it's been nice, like not having to worry about a lunch because it's as soon as my lunchtime hits, I'm like, cool. And I sit down for like exactly 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If not longer.
Yeah, I mean, usually for me, I used to, when it was 30 minutes, I would try to eat in the first 10 or 15 and then crash. But, like, yeah, it just, it's a bummer because the way we're situated, we only have, like, one microwave and for a lot of people.
I've been in those plants. It sucks.
Well, what's worse is it's, like, all the skilled trades at our plant that work after hours will, like, just grab the good microwave from a different area and bring it to theirs and then put a shitty one back that doesn't work, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, why is this one in French?
Yeah.
One of our microwaves is in French.
I mean, you just need to know the numbers.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, all right, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, that's annoying. So, yeah. But, dude, I hate wasting my day about food.
Dude.
Especially when you know you have like a good fucking lunch.
Oh, yeah. Or you know you're going to have a good dinner that night. Ugh, it's fucking worse, man. Fuck.
Dude, worse. Especially like date night, knowing you have a date night coming.
Why?
Well,
I don't have date nights, buddy.
You're going to hang out with a friend somewhere out for food.
True.
It's not a date, but it's friend hangout, you know? So at the very least, you're like going out to get something food and like...
True.
Sometimes, like, I hate when you go to somewhere and it's just not as good as you were hoping because, like, you were just craving something. It's like, oh, it's like the decent version of what that could have been.
That always happens.
Yeah, you got to keep expectations low. Depending on where you're going, you know?
I mean, that's just good life advice, man. Keep your expectations low. You know, maybe you'll be surprised by something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Aim for the moon,
Yep.
Aim for the moon and expect to only make it to you might make it into the clouds.
Yeah, which the clouds are pretty, and then you'll pummel down really quick. Yeah.
You're
Call me Icarus because I'm sick of this. Yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking rapper, guys. That was actually really good.
I was like, I don't even know where did that come from?
I don't know. It just popped in my head. You were like, aim for the moon, you'll land in the clouds. And I was like, Icarus had wax wings, and he flew too close to the sun, and he crashed and burned. And maybe he just wanted to die. And then I was like, call me Icarus.
He died. No.
Dude. I'm back on my Ritalin again.
It's back.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
Well, time for the question.
Time for the questions, baby.
All right. It's been a second.
It has been, honestly.
Like I said earlier, I kind of have been forgetting.
Me too, but that's kind of a good thing, I guess. I mean, we've just been kind of fucking plowing through content for no reason.
Yeah, well, we've been busy.
Very.
Just like, I just haven't been thinking. Like, my mind's been distracted by other shit outside of here that we will talk about later.
Same. That we probably won't talk about later.
Yeah, basically. Sorry, it fucking refreshed itself, so the question I had saved is no longer there. So I gotta find us a good one. So it's yeah, just like
loading music.
I'm sorry, guys. This isn't good.
Everything we do is good. Put it out there. Be confident.
All right.
Love thyself and thy neighbor. And right now, I'm your neighbor.
Hello, neighbor. Fucking go into like Mr. Rogers rant.
Ugh.
Okay. What's the biggest wager you've ever made?
Oh, the biggest wager?
Yeah.
Over $1,000. Yeah. I used to hit up casinos all the time when I lived in Oklahoma and would drive back and forth. And technically, it was only like $20 of my money. And I just kept playing it. And then I made about $1,500. And there was this big giant slot machine that nobody ever wins at. And I just put $1,000 in it and just fucking pulled it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think I made $1,100. So,
there you go.
Yeah, really good at gambling.
Yeah. I have been to a casino.
I want to go back to one. I keep asking people, and then they're like, yeah, we'll go, and then we'll probably never go.
I have been twice. Once was like, I mean, I've been to the Greek town here a bunch of times, but a lot of it was just to get through the fucking tram thing or whatever sometimes. Yeah. But I have one time, it was a dumb idea. I went in during like a holiday weekend while I was just walking through, nothing, not related to it at all. I was like, fuck it, I'll play blackjack real quick. Threw down like all of it and lost in two hands because the prices are higher on a holiday.
Yeah.
Again, that was my first time ever in there. The second time was when I went, I took Kyle to see Tom Segura at the Caesars.
Yeah.
Over in Windsor there. And it was great, eh? No, but it was like I don't know why we got there so fucking early. It was a dumb idea. Because I was like, we'll get there early and we'll hang out and get food. And then I got there way too early. So basically, we got some food. And then we were like, cool. We have like 3 hours to kill.
Yeah. So gamble your money away, yeah.
Well, the thing was, it was like neither of us was also willing to gamble much. So I think we basically pulled up like $50 and then decided to play a couple slots. And that lasted about 30 minutes.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
So we were like, cool. We have 2 hours and 15 minutes to blow around this place. So we basically just walked around and got like a drink at different bars until we found one that was close to where you're supposed to walk in for the theater.
Yeah.
And then sat down as soon as you could, essentially. But it was nice, though, because their smoking area, Kyle smoked. Yeah. So I just bum a cigarette from him for the fuck of it, and it's like I'm doing nothing. But, like, they had a really nice heater system it was like on the outer deck, but like you were under these heat furnaces and it was fucking nice. So we were like, all right, cool. You can just sit here for a little while and waste some time. I mean, I definitely made no money. We both lost $50 like in that 30 minutes.
Generally always make money at the casino, but I don't go all the time. Like I know if I went more often, I would lose money. But every time I've gone to a casino, I walk away with like $100 minimum.
I've never like gone to seriously play. Is the thing either.
I just play video blackjack.
See, like that's something I should do. Like I'd rather play something like blackjack. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't play the real blackjack. I play the video one, and I always win. Like no matter anytime I go, I'm always up, which is I don't know why.
See, I'd be down to like one time, just like, you know, I'm gonna take $200, like a decent amount, and go to a casino, planning to lose said $200 in the casino, and then just be like, all right, well, because I feel like anything, well, maybe 100, because I feel like, I don't know, what's the prices at the computer blackjack?
Like, you can. It depends on which one you go to, but usually it's like minimum $1 or $5. Some are 10, and then it's increments of that. So like every time you bet, like it's like $2, $3, $4, or 5, 10, 15, or 10, 20, 30, depending on which ones you go to.
Yeah.
And then of course you can split it. You can do the 50-cent insurance or half your bet insurance and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So well, maybe $100
really
works from just doing that.
Yeah. It's
like,
really not hard to win on them.
I feel like otherwise, yeah, if you're going to the live tables, yeah, like anything less than $200, it kind of, you can just have like 2 really bad hands, 3 really bad hands, and you're pretty much like,
yeah, you're out. Yeah. But video blackjack, you know, like I went in once with $50. I dropped down to 10, and then I was up to like 60, and then I was down to 30, and then I was up to 200, and then I was down to 100, and then I was up to 350. I sat there for like 4 hours that day. Just going back and forth.
See, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I kept it to where, like, I'm throwing $100 down and, like, expecting to lose it. But then once I was tired of it, I was like, oh, I made $200.
Yeah. See, like, I wouldn't mind, like, if we do a Vegas trip. For me, I want to go there for the food.
Yeah.
And then be like, cool,
the shows, man.
Yeah, and the shows. Like, that time, I definitely plan on bringing, like, 500 just to be like, I'm throwing this away in a fucking casino if we don't.
It'll last an hour.
Yeah, it'll last an hour. Yeah. But I'm going to go enjoy, at least say I tried to gamble. And if I get lucky and I win anything, I'm walking out.
I'm going to pull some fucking hangover shit and just like walk in and just make us bank.
And just be like looking at things like, it's a satchel.
Just fucking immediately knowing how to count cards. Which I don't know how to do, just saying.
That's, no, I'm not smart enough for that. I can't count.
I have a vague idea on how to do it. It's just there's a lot of cards.
I never learned to count.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards, and it's hard to do off of a fresh set. So, but you can still kind of like base it off of what everybody else's hands are and like have an idea of what's going to be thrown next. You know, increase your odds a little bit.
Yeah. Anytime I have to count, I have to be like 1, 2, I just go. Can you imagine like going up to a blackjack dealer and be like, as him, and you're like, I got the 2, and he's just like, is that it? And like, queen,
What the fuck are you doing? I'm counting cards. Get him.
No,
I'm not going to shoot the Yingling out of my nose. Oh, also, yeah. More Yingling, man. Alif got us a case, as we said in the last episode. Well, Alif and Dell.
Yeah.
Mike got us a case, as we said in the last episode. And then Saturday before this episode, I just randomly went to Ohio, got some tacos, and got a case of Yingling.
So we got enough Yingling.
For a while, yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, and then I'll just go back to Ohio again. You know? I'll go see that park and get some Yingling.
Dude, It's just hard to beat.
Yeah, I mean, for how cheap it is and how tasty it is for how cheap it is, it's hard to beat.
Oh boy. So I get okay. What's a family tradition that you would think is weird to other people? I'm trying to think if I even have any.
There's this thing that me and my dad do. I'm sorry, me and my father do. Where we just leave. But no, I don't. We don't really have many traditions, man. We cook. We hang out, play video games. Now every time I hang out with my dad, it's like, yeah, I'm getting drunk. Like we both just fucking drank.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time he was up here, or not the last time he was up here, but the time before that was kind of funny. Because I showed up, was hanging out with him, and he's like, "You want to go get some beers and stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man. You know, that's cool." Or actually, it was the last time he was up here because he was up here for a week, and he grabbed 2 24-packs of Stella, I believe, and then a pint of something. I was like, "Oh, is that gonna last you the whole couple weeks you're up here, man? Like, you sure it's gonna last you? Are you gonna come back out and get more? You might as well get it now, and then just it's cold outside, put it outside." And he goes, "No, this is for tonight." And I was like, "You're gonna drink 2 24-packs and a pint?" And he's like, "I'm drinking with you." And I was like, "You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right." Sorry. And then I hung out over there and stayed the night over there with them and everything, and fucking yeah. We went through a 24-pack each and the pint, and then at the end of it, we were like, "I wish we could go get more."
Yeah,
that's the problem when you get me and him together, because we're both veterans and enjoy drinking and compete with each other. Kind of like it brings that demon out. Yeah, which we had some fun conversations that night. I think I told you about it.
I think so. Oh yeah, I think so.
Found out that motherfucker can play the pianos. Also, pun intended. Yeah, that motherfucker can play the piano.
Ooh.
Yeah, my parents don't watch this.
Surprise.
Yeah, this is the one episode they're gonna watch and be like, "That's a weird joke. Why would you make that joke?"
Well, if they make it this far into the episode,
I doubt.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. You raised a good kid. I'm all right.
Everything's fine. I'm okay.
I'm all right. At least I have a steady job.
I don't know what traditions, because like for us, like we had like obviously like what I talked to a while ago on here was the Christmas tree thing, but other than that, like,
I mean, like I said, we didn't really have traditions, man.
Because holidays, obviously.
We couldn't have traditions, though. Like, my dad was always gone for the army, you know, like, and it was also the mixing of two, like, in a sense, different cultures.
Yeah.
Because we were raised in the South. They were raised up here and also white, black. So it's not that different. But there was, like, some differences that, like, we didn't really create any traditions, if I'm being honest. We cooked every summer, you know.
Yeah.
But normal-ish. We had cookouts.
Yeah.
We didn't barbecue, and Dad wasn't out there in New Balances. No. We had cookouts. We had fucking giant speakers, like, full barbecue, like, ribs have been cooking for 32 hours. Like, yeah. But it was still, you know, it was a barbecue.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a crazy, like, yeah, you know, like, when I was 7, every night my dad would read me. Well, my dad would read me a book every night when I was 7.
Hey.
I was trying to go weird with that, and then I got sad with that.
I'm like, I guess, like, for us, I mean, here and there, like, there would be, like, I don't know, my uncle, for a little while, he consistently had a boat. He still has one now, but for the 4th of July, go out there on his boat for the Parade of Lights, stuff like that, on the Clinton River.
Pretty cool.
I mean, I do miss that when we used to have like for UFC fights. He used to always host these huge parties, at his house, and for I mean this this would have been early UFC, so this would have been the time. It would have been before UFC 100. It was like UFC late 70s, 80s at this point when we were throwing these throwing these parties when we were watching them. But he'd have like fucking 40, 50 people over his house to watch UFC. Like it was a huge thing and it was awesome. So like, yeah, it was basically like a bar, but just at his house. So it was way cooler. And we would just hang out with all these dudes and I'd just be watching UFC fights. And then all of a sudden Brock Lesnar starts showing up and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, that was a weird transition.
I mean, he fucking murdered, dude. If he didn't get the like sickness thing that he did with his stomach and come back early, dude.
I think it would have been fine, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, no weird traditions, man. I mean, I'll start some if you're down.
Yeah, I guess for us, Friendsgiving.
Yeah, but everybody does Friendsgiving.
Yeah, a lot of people do that now. But I mean, but we were doing it for a little while before a lot of people, at least our age, were starting to do it. Like bands wise, I always did that.
That's kind of a transition into adulthood, I'd say.
Agreed.
Like when you start doing Friendsgiving and everything, because you're picking your family and whatnot, you know.
That's true.
So I'm glad I'm still around, buddy.
Dude, I hope you're probably gonna be around until at least we're dead. I hope so.
Well, I mean, at least 35, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I plan to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't plan to go at 35, but that's when I think it'll be.
It's an estimation.
Year 8. Year 8. Shit, I gotta do the math.
It's gonna be right before Jack Black comes on.
It'll be the day of. You just prop me in the chair.
I'll just be like, guys, look, he died. This is my weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, just prop me in the chair. And occasionally I'll go over this. You use the soundboard to give me a voice.
For the sake of this, can I please ask you guys this favor? Yeah, dude, yeah, I can totally do that. What do you need? What do you need, man? Can we sing Dude, I Totally Miss You? And then just like watch me ugly cry, snot bubbles while they sing Dude, I Totally Miss You, and you're dead next to me.
Yeah,
and I'm just
like leaning into the
I'm
mic.
just over there like I'm just crying, but I still have your mouth, and it's like, Dude, I totally miss you.
You gotta hit the soundboard sometimes too, so it's like shit, butt stuff. And with that,
thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you want us to get a soundboard. I don't know.
If you're an audio listener, give us the 5-star rating.
Yes.
All that stuff. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah. We love you.
Love you.
Wholeheartedly.
Have a good week. We'll see you next week.